Cadets form the backbone of the Helldivers. No matter what division or battalion one might serve under, they were once a lowly cadet. The cadet as a unit embodies the values of Super Earth: patriotism, courage, and above all else, sacrifice. At the onset of the special military operation preceding the Second Galactic War, hundreds of millions of cadets were mobilized to defend Super Earth. The vast majority deployed to contain the Terminid outbreak, while a smaller contingent held back the advance of the automatons. While they may lack active combat experience and more advanced equipment and stratagems, they make up the difference with their unwavering loyalty and overwhelming numbers. The breakdown of the standard issue equipment of a cadet is as so. Primary. The AR-23 Liberator is the standard issue rifle of SEAF, a consistent, reliable, and steadfast rifle that makes short work of both fascist bugs and socialist machines. While it may lack the stopping power of other rifles, it makes up for it with a larger magazine and low recoil. It is a weapon that all Helldivers are intimately familiar with. Secondary. The P2 Peacemaker is the standard issue sidearm of the SEAF, a dependable pistol to use as a weapon of last resort. Grenade. The G12 high explosive grenade is the standard issue grenade of the Helldivers, designed specifically to destroy bug holes and bot fabricators when tactically inserted via a weak point. Outside of its utility in destroying these structures, this grenade has a generous explosive radius capable of killing, if not maiming, clusters of enemies. Support weapon. The MG43 machine gun is the standard issue support weapon of the Helldivers. This powerful weapon has a large magazine, high rate of fire, and can penetrate medium armor. Terminids and automatons alike fall like wheat before a scythe when faced with this weapon. It's highly effective against Hive Guards, Brood Commanders, and Automaton Devastators. Armor. The BO1 Tactical is the standard issue armor of the Helldivers. Light and durable, this iconic armor provides the same protection as many heavy armors, while not encumbering the wearer more than medium armors do. It keeps cadets light enough on their feet to escape Terminids, while also providing enough protection to shrug off automaton projectiles. Helmet. The BO1 Tactical Helmet is the standard issue helmet of the Helldivers. Like the armor itself, it is light and durable. This iconic helmet provides a generous field of vision, assisting cadets in the assessment of their surroundings. Cape. The Foe Smasher Cape is the standard issue cape of the Helldivers. This iconic cape strikes fear into the hearts of freedom's enemies. The A/MG43 machine gun Sentry effectively doubles the firepower of a cadet by placing an autonomous MG43 on the field. It may lack the firepower of the Gatling Sentry, but it makes up for this by being compact and easy to deploy rapidly. This allows the Sentry to be available in time for almost any engagement. Stratagem 3, the Eagle Airstrike, is a close air support strike that is extremely versatile. It can be used to clear small and medium enemies, destroy bug holes and bot fabricators, and severely damage, if not kill, heavy enemies. Stratagem 4, the Orbital Precision Strike, is a single precision shot from the destroyer's Atlas cannon. The time it takes to load is minimal, and it can fire for effect almost instantaneously. Useful for destroying even hardened enemy structures or neutralizing heavy enemies. The majority of cadets are deployed to the Terminid front. Fresh from Helldiver training on Mars, they are equipped with first-hand experience against this foe. Ample application of their available firepower is adequate in neutralizing large numbers of all but the most armored Terminids. A smaller contingent of cadets are deployed to the automaton front, where they are met with stiff resistance from mechanized automaton forces. They excel at cleanup operations that fall under threat levels 1 through 5, which are focused on the elimination of high-value targets, illegal broadcasts, and enemy logistics infrastructure. Likewise, operations of threat level 6 and higher can prove particularly challenging for cadets, especially when heavy enemy resistance is expected. When faced with enemy forces, cadets will often dig into their current position and refuse to surrender a single inch of ground to the enemies of freedom. Liberal application of the MG43, along with the support of the machine gun turret and Eagle Airstrikes, will more often than not see them through to victory. However, when faced with overwhelming numbers or heavily armored enemies, their unwavering courage can become detrimental to operational success, as they will refuse to withdraw from unfavorable engagements. Furthermore, their righteous hatred of the enemies of Super-Earth can often lead to the prioritization of killing hostiles, rather than completing mission objectives. The vast number of cadets along with their zealousness means that they are best suited to human wave tactics against entrenched opponents. The combat effectiveness of cadets is ranked medium. Cleanup operations are a vital aspect of planetary liberation to prevent enemies from regaining a foothold in strategic positions. Their deployment en masse against enemy strongholds can also serve to soften up enemy positions for more experienced Helldiver units to finish off. The mortality rate among cadets falls just within acceptable levels. Many cadets perish due to easily preventable circumstances, such as engaging armored enemies with inadequate weaponry, engaging massed automaton forces in the open without cover, and environmental hazards. More frequent airings of brash tactics on the Super Destroyer display screen is recommended to refresh literacy-challenged cadets who have not read their training manual. Among more grizzled troops, there exists some stigma towards cadets. Their unfamiliarity with their equipment leads to a higher than average number of friendly fire incidents among cadets, but equally so, there are experienced Helldivers that take pride in teaching cadets the ways of the battlefield, bolstering their combat effectiveness by orders of magnitude. Cadets that survive multiple missions tend to take on other specializations, but there exist those who cling on to their standard issue equipment with pride. An elite group that has achieved the rank of Private. Privates push their loadout to its limits, completing even threat level 10 operations with marginally more difficulty and casualties than dedicated special operations units. General Brash is credited as starting his military career at the rank of Super Private. While their casualties may rise into the billions, cadets form the backbone of the Helldivers. They're the tip of the spear, the unwavering legion of democracy. There is no mission they will refuse, and no sacrifice too great to achieve victory. Their valiant efforts keep the unending hordes of freedom's enemies at bay.